Lord Vishnu, the omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, Sarvavyapin, is described in Venkateshwara Sahasranamavali as Vishwavyapin Vishwatman and Brahmananda Antar Bahir Vyaptaya, the one who pervades the entire universe and beyond the universe. There is no place in the universe so sacred as Venkatadri, Tirumala. The Parabrahman rules and reigns the world from the Tirumala hills. Tirumala means the hills that bestow Tiru, Aishwarya. It is called Sri Parvata, hills that give prosperity, the abode of Mahalakshmi. The antiquity of the Srivari temple, the richest in the world, dates back to the Vedic times. The temple of Lord Venkateshwara is an exceptional one in India, visited by the highest number of pilgrims at a daily average of about 40,000 and on festive days even up to 1 lakh. The Tirumala temple of Lord Venkateshwara is the richest in Asia and the oldest one in the world, where unbroken religious worship is being carried on for more than 1,500 years. The main temple is a masterpiece of Dravidian architecture. The temple, with walls 414 feet east-west and 263 feet north-south, occupies an area of 2 acres. The superstructure of the Gopura, which is facing east, is about 50 feet from the ground level, having 5 stories, and is brick and mortar. Ananda Nilayam, abode of bliss, is the golden vimana over the Sanctum Sanctorum. Ananda Nilayam was gilded on July 16, 1514, with the gold given by Krishnadevaraya, who offered Kanakabhishekam of 30,000 chakram pun to the Lord. The temple is well linked by road, rail and air with all major cities and towns in the country. A winding cart road of 19 kilometers with many thrilling hairpin bends takes the pilgrims gradually to Venkatachala, where the Lord dwells. In and around Tirumala, there are 108 holy tirthams amidst the picturesque surroundings. Swami Pushkarini, also called Varaha Pushkarini, with a capacity of 20 lakh gallons of water, is adjacent to the main temple. Papa Vinashanam is yet another holy tirtham a few kilometers away from the main temple. Bathing in this tirtham is supposed to cleanse the devotee's sins, and hence the name Papa Vinashanam. Akashaganga is a waterfall about 3 kilometers north of the temple. This tirtham is so holy that it is from here the water is taken every day to the temple for abhishekam and pujas. Shilatoranam is an extraordinary phenomenon at Tirumala, a rare occurrence of a natural arch which has withstood the destructive forces of nature despite the lapse of more than 1,000 million years since its formation by natural geological processes. Recognized in the 90s, the arch bridge has a span of 25 feet and a height of 10 feet, carved in Nagari quartzite of the Kadapa super group that constitutes the Tirumala hills. Only 2 other such natural arch bridges are well known in the world. The most impressive one is the Rainbow Arch Bridge of Utah in the USA. The other being the arch cut through a headland of the Dalradian quartzite in UK. The Padma Purana describes the exact date of the descent of Lord Vishnu from his eternal abode Vaikuntha onto the planet Earth on a Monday with Ekadashi, Siddha Yoga and Sravanam star in the month of Bhadrapada in one Krita Yuga of Swayambhuva Manu of remote past. The point of landing is given as a hillock called Narayanagiri on the west-southwest bank of Swami Pushkarini 200 yojanas from the Ganga and 5 yojanas to the west of the East Sea. The Lord of the 7 hills, shining like 1,000,000 lightnings, wears the divine conch Shankham and the disc Chakram, with consorts Lakshmi and Bhudevi decorating his chest. He is adorned with exquisite jewels on the arms, chest, shoulders and ears. He wears a golden cloth around the waist. Lord Venkatesha has a dark mole on the right chest representing goddess Lakshmi, called Srivatsam. The Lord is pointing at his sacred feet with his right hand. This right hand is called Vaikuntha Hasta. The left hand called Kati Hasta. The Lord is inviting his devotees to surrender at his lotus feet so that they can wade through the ocean of human life safely to eternal bliss or Vaikuntha. The face of the Lord glows with a sacred mark made of camphor on the forehead. The long shapely nose, the well-formed cheeks glowing with the reflection of the crocodile-shaped ear ornaments Makara Kundala, rounded lips with a bewitching smile, the elongated merciful eyes, the face radiating grace and blessing, with the huge dazzling crown, enthralls the devotee and invokes him to meditate on the Lord. According to Sri Varaha Purana, the Lord Venkateshwara himself instructs Lord Brahma to celebrate brahmotsavam for the benefit of mankind. Accepting the divine duty, Lord Brahma performs brahmotsavam during the month when sun enters Virgo. All the gods assemble at Tirumala in addition to humans from islands, forests and distant kingdoms like Anga, Vanga, Kalinga, Gauda, Kashmir, Sindhu, Chora, Malava, Pandya, Kosala and Kusha. Since then, for centuries, kings, queens, generals and mahants